Welcome to our spring concert, Folk. We began tonight with a traditional Irish folk song, Wild Mountain Thyme. Much alike our current landscape here in San Diego, this tune describes sweeping green hills and with colorful blooms. The narrator of the song is going out to pick the fragrant wild thyme and perhaps walk with a sweetheart as well. This lovely tune has been set with a variety of lyrics over the years, but these original lyrics include something very common to folk songs, a description of home and daily life. We spend so much time chasing the extraordinary that sometimes we forget to find the joy and beauty in what is ordinary.
Our next song, Requiem, by Eliza Gilkison, is dedicated to all victims of natural disaster. From wildfires to more recent floods and mudslides, Californians are no stranger to natural disaster. No matter how advanced our technologies become, we will never be able to surpass the truly awesome and sometimes terrifying power of nature. Eliza Gilkison wrote this piece in response to the devastating Asian tsunami in 2004. Written as a prayer to the Virgin Mary, Gilkison chose to set this name Mary with a lowercase m, to call upon her as a universal mother, not as a figure from any specific religion. But first, let us honor those who have been protecting and caring for these lands for many generations.
We acknowledge that the land on which we gather here is the traditional territory of the Luiseño Payacuichan people.
Today, the meeting place of CSUSM and its surrounding areas is still home to the 6 federally recognized bands of the La Jolla, Pala, Palma, Pachanga, Rincon, Soboba, Luiseño Payacuichan people. It is also important to acknowledge that this land remains a shared space
among the Cupeño, Kumeyaay, and Ipai peoples.
CSUSM has long-standing mutual beneficial relationships with the local tribal communities in San Diego,
which has 18 federally recognized reservations, home to more than any county in the United States.
I hope that you can take this opportunity to learn more about the local indigenous people from the region during your time here. Welcome to CSUSM.
Ponceaba is a traditional Zambian folk song in the Bangla language. The text loosely translates to, "Those who sing may be called the children of God." Although the text is not attributed to anybody, perhaps it was written by a choral director. In this piece, you'll hear a lot of call and response singing, where one section sings a motive and the other section sings it back, something common in folk style music of all continents. You'll hear a traditional African drum, the djembe. The presence of local drums is very common in folk music, as it is the music that is born out of experiences and expertise of all of the people.
En el 2013, el compositor David Carté fue comisionado por la Sinfonía de San Francisco para compositar 3 canciones mexicanas de campo para el Día de los Muertos. Empezando con la martiniana, el narrador le pide a la niñita no llorar sobre su tumba, en vez que sea recordada cantando canciones alegres. La siguiente canción, La Bruja, se trata de alguien volando a las 2 de la mañana y cambia de repente, ahora hablando de una bruja queriéndose comer a niños. Por último, tenemos la canción La Llorona. Por lo normal, cuando se habla de La Llorona, recordamos un fantasma vengativo que se la pasa llorando por su amado. Pero en esta composición, la letra está escrita como una carta de amor, describiendo su hermosura y cómo se encuentra vestida en una hermosa túnica azul. Ahora, estamos orgullosos de estar acompañados por varios miembros de la comunidad de la universidad durante esta presentación.
In 2013, the San Francisco Symphony commissioned composer David Conte to set 3 Mexican folk songs for their Dia de los Muertos concert. In La Martiniana, the narrator asks the little girl not to cry over her grave when she dies. Instead, if she wants to be remembered, to sing happy songs. La Bruja is a wild story that alternates between describing the thrill of flying through the air at 2 in the morning and the terror of being captured by a witch who wants to eat children. Lastly, La Llorona is typically a vengeful ghost who weeps for her lover, but in the text, it is written almost as a love letter to La Llorona. Instead of being terrifying, she is wearing a beautiful, striking blue tunic. We are so pleased to be joined by several members of the CSUSM community for this performance. Please help us welcome them on stage.
We Shall Overcome is a gospel tune that became a protest song and a key anthem of the civil rights movement. The song's history is traced back to a hymn written by the Reverend Charles Albert Tinley from Philadelphia. But over time, the song transformed to be what we know today, used by civil rights leaders, union and labor organizers, and even Indian and Bangladeshi political activists. This is a universal message that speaks to all who are oppressed. The Reverend Martin Luther King famously said, "We shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." It's easy to read inspiring quotes in a university concert hall, a place of privilege. What about those who are still oppressed? Refugees, those presumed guilty, not innocent because of who they are or how they look. Those cast aside by society, how will they overcome? Yes, the arc of the moral universe is long, so what if we all reached up and bent that arc down just a little faster towards justice?
We might have to repeat that refrain over and over for many decades, and it may only seem like it moves a millimeter, but every millimeter matters. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, for being here to celebrate a long semester's worth of work for these students. They have worked very hard doing some tough music this semester. Yes. If there's anything that does give me hope for a brighter tomorrow, it's the opportunity to work with students every day, and especially the students that I get to make music with. It is such an honor and such a pleasure. So thank you. Thank you, choir. I'm realizing that I have the wrong piece of paper, so I'm gonna get the right one. And if I can ask Liliana, Danny, Mariela, Jazlyn, Emily, Rianne, and Catherine to come on down. The price is right, because these are our graduating seniors. These are in alphabetical order. I just want to say that, just to be fair. Liliana Ambrosio Madrigal. Majoring in child and adolescent development. Her favorite song was La Bruja, the second of the Mexican folk songs that you just heard. And after graduation, she will be working toward a master's degree to help serve the special needs community. Let's hear it for Liliana. Next up is Danny Mendoza. Danny is a music major. His favorite song was Follow the Drinking Gourd, something we did last fall. And post-graduation, he's going to take some time off and travel and pursue graduate study in music. Let's hear it for Danny. Next is Mariela Castellanos Ricardes. She knows that I can roll my R's, and she'll never let me not say her name correctly, and I appreciate that, so Mariela. Her major is music as well as literature, double major. Her favorite song in choir was Colors of the Wind, and after graduation, she is going to get her certification, her credential to teach music. Next is Jazlyn Morales Cuenca. Majoring in criminology and criminal justice, and her favorite song was Canción Mixteca. And after graduation, she is going to become part of law enforcement. We've already talked about what she's going to do if she happens to stop me speeding to campus before class. You know. Warnings are good. Warnings are good. Next, we have Emily Nguyen. Majoring in psychology, her favorite song was Wild Mountain Time. And after graduation, she will pursue a master's degree in clinical psychology. Next is Rianne Rosales. Majoring in music, her favorite song was all three of the Mexican folk songs. It's okay to have more than one favorite. After graduation, she's going to find a job and continue schooling. And last but not least, Catherine Rush. Majoring in liberal studies with a concentration in visual and performing arts. Her favorite song, Requiem. And post-graduation, she's going to continue on here at CSUSM to get her teaching credential. So it's easy to be hopeful when you get to work with students like this. And I will miss each one of these faces, and I hope you come back and visit us often. Congratulations. If any of you fail all of your finals, you're welcome to be in choir in the fall. I truly hope that doesn't happen. So thank you to you for being here. All of the work we do is important and it's meaningful, but it really comes to life when we get to share it with our community. So if you read my little note in the program, I really do mean what I say, that we stand up here in a semicircle, you sit out there in a semicircle, and together we make a circle, a community. And getting to exchange those words together and sing together tonight just helps strengthen that bond. So thank you for coming out and supporting us tonight. A big thank you to our pianist, Sydney Circle. I always tell the choir that they have to be very appreciative of her because she has to play at least 4 times as many notes as they have to sing. So at least, usually more. Big thank you to my colleagues in the Department of Music, especially to Qingming Chang, our chair, to all of the folks that turn on the lights and lower the screen and set up the microphones, to Chad Huggins, Albert Rascon, and to Gammy, who's up there tonight. Please help me thank them for their work. And can I have one more round of applause for our drummer and for our band? Thank you. And now you know why I only speak once at a concert, because I just don't know when to stop. So we're going to wrap it up with a different kind of folk music, some that maybe some of y'all out there were alive when this was on the radio. Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Pain is all around.
Nobody move until they get out.